All right, we're gonna play another, or we're gonna continue another round of Civilization 7. Spotty says hi. There's actually another dog right here. George. He doesn't say hi. He's just sleeping on my lap. Well, hey, buddy. Oh, sorry. You always get very excited. You want to say hi? I'm going to say hi to the cameras. Can you say it? Oh, no? No? Sorry, buddy. Come up here. Come up here. Okay, and say hi. Say hi. Say hi to everyone. There you go. There, you see two dogs. I know. I know. Let's get this started. I know. I know. We just hung out for like an hour after your walkie, buddy. No, you always want more. I know. Okay, he's mad. He's like, okay, bye. Just gonna storm off. So we are playing as Lafayette, Deity, game speed standard, standard rules, continent plus. Not doing anything too special outside of. That's funny. Outside of what we're playing, I think we're playing as France. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that's who we chose. It'd be very embarrassing if I change the title and it's not the case. But the doggies say hi. Right, George? You might hear him snoring. He likes to snore. Are you back to say hi? Oh no, he's back to be mad at me. Okay. That's okay. Okay, okay. Ah, that's right, we are France. Okay, we're the French Empire. From the long shadow of the guillotine to the bright streamers of the revolutionary cockade, to the thunder of Napoleon's cannon, to the bells of the epoch's city of light, and the iron needle of the Eiffel Tower, France emerges. In the wake of the revolution, the nation rocked from monarchy to republic and back again. But the Third French Republic brought a moment of respite, of avenues, of industry, and salons, a breath before the coming storms. That's right, so after Napoleon, after the French Revolution, other countries invaded France to reinstill the monarchy because the republic was kind of toppling the notion of absolute monarchy that had kind of reigned in France before that, and Louis the 14th. So they reinstalled another Louis, and then people were not happy with that, and I think Napoleon came to power. Napoleon came to power. We don't need to go into the history of that, and then after Napoleon, that was where the first start of like people's wars started, because he was so popular. He was a populist leader. His army swelled the ranks, because before it had just been like, conscripts, peasant conscripts, knight leaders, sons of nobles and things like that. Noble families leading the charge, but this is like a first people's army. So that's what, not just Napoleon's tactics, but also just the grand swell of forces that he was able to employ. And then, of course, his defeats, and then they reinstalled another leader. And then, a bunch of other, it's like a bunch of stuff happening all over. But yeah, so now we're in like what you would say the, if you ever read The Count of Monte Cristo, that would be this is the France that they're talking about. So we're going to change our capital. I forget if it's probably back to Roma, just because it has the superior districts that we can use to our advantage. All right, so if we're looking at, that's kind of funny how it does this. So we took Land of Opportunity, which is just a +10 production for settlements in distant lands. An expansionist attribute because we have plenty of military attributes. Because we are weak on science, we're actually taking the culture golden age. So we did a lot of heavy recruiting for our religion in the exploration age, and you can see we managed to get 32 relics. You only need 12, so we're going to be doing good on culture and science by taking the culture points here. Actually, no, we didn't. Yeah, we took deep roots, the golden age. Yeah. Normally, I would like say, oh, should I want this? This is probably a bit too devastating, and minus 10% science is also really just too I don't know, critical of a penalty. Maybe the air units is fine, but I still don't like it. We took early industrialization, +2 science on sawmills and gristmills. So those are going to be very beneficial if we build more in our other towns. Don't care about cities because we can always just get those more. Economic attribute. Lyceum, so +3 science per turn for each quarter. This only applies to ageless buildings and new quarters that we build. So old quarters that are aged out, those will not have that +3 science. So it's very important to understand that this is to build our like long-term science. Hospitals are good. I didn't build too many of them, so that's why I didn't really want to take contagion theory here. Someone released a really good post on Reddit recently that kind of talks about how growth events occur more frequently in exploration and even more in modern age. So food, which normally has a pretty bad growth scaling, gets better as the ages progress. So food goes from being okay to start and then really bad, but then it comes back to being like a little bit okay, I think, to bad again. And then in modern age, it's actually really good, especially if you're trying to build tall, and especially if you have lots of fish. You can get a lot of growth events with your cities. So like I've seen cities with 70, obviously these are also considering urban districts, but with 70 population. I've seen it where, so right now our growth rate is pretty abysmal. See, that's 28, 93, 14. That's really bad. But we're gonna specialize some of these towns, but also let's watch as we start building our economy in modern age. So we're sitting quite well. I may settle, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I may settle some. This one's gonna be fine. 1, 2. So he has access to, well, not to this marble. I may settle some empty locations real quick. Yeah, like right here. Let's look at let's do that before we forget. So I'm gonna spend a lot of money up front just to get that going. We're gonna build our cities back. So 200 gold. Rouen, I think, is still a city. Rome became Paris. So a little bit of a fun historical change there. So we got our main cities back online as cities. So those will start doing things for us. I don't think we were able to kind of get a city over here. So I may just, yeah, so that's going to be a bit expensive. But we do have the quarters. And since it gets +10 production, I think I like that idea. So this is another settlement. Oh wow, we're just out of this range of this fish. That's a bummer. I think I remember choosing that too. That's all on me. So here's another one. So we get 1, 2. Oh, that's a mountain. Never mind. We can't possibly get over to here. Where else can we build to? So this is gonna be a city-state over here. We get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 districts. That's not really enough. Oh, here's our city. Yeah, here's our other city. So I may make another city here. But we just want to make sure that we're well situated to... He's probably not going to like this, but he's been our longtime ally. But, too bad, so sad. He's definitely not going to like it. But also, too bad, so sad. You're just gonna have to deal. He's gotten into several forever wars with me. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Are we gonna do a lot of trade routes? I don't know. I don't think we are. Okay, this doesn't do anything for me right now, and this definitely does nothing to me right now. But that would be nice to have. This is nice to have. I think because of gold is just really powerful to produce things. This would. I mean, this is just going to be because we have so many resources. Let me look at my science. I think that's the way to go. I don't think I'm too worried because Lafayette has an innate age happiness bonus, so I think he's already doing really well in that sense. So we don't need to worry about that. Okay, and let's get our... So we're pretty good in happiness. So it means I built my cities fairly well, but also didn't have too many specialists. But you should have specialists. Don't discount your specialists. So let's look. If is the grocer useful for me right now? I'm gonna kind of lean towards probably not, because I have one farm. No, I have plantations and I have two plantations. So that's like an additional 3 food, and I make an ageless building. So I'm not sure where I'd want that. But welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm glad you can join me. So this is getting 3 from specialists, so it's not that it's got a really good adjacency. So watch out for your adjacent. Yeah, because this actually removes culture because of the... So this 5, this is going to get... Again, so we're going to be hurting because our Bailey gets bonuses to some of these buildings, so I don't want to build there. I'm thinking here. Yeah, because it gets the adjacency from the Wonder. Okay. I kind of do want city parks because happiness will be an issue. We start out with these Garde Impériales. Sorry, I don't speak French, so that's going to be really bad. I apologize in advance. Let's look at our commander. This is our Giga Commander. Look at that. Look at that Giga Commander there. He will... I'll put him in Ruin, but he kind of should be at the front lines. We have another commander here. I'm just looking to see if I took the first trait in leadership, because I'm going to put these in my big cities. So they get... Because 5%... Oh, is there a commander already here? Let's see if this one has the yield. Yes, okay, so we're going to leave him here. 5% in modern age is ginormous. It is a end tree attribute point. 5%, right? But for everything that a city produces. That is huge. So I love to take a point. You see, I've taken a point for pretty much most of my cities. So you have a commander. Let's see if I did the thing with you as well. Yes, I did. Okay. I don't remember doing that, if I'm being honest. Okay, I think all my cities are going to have one, so let's keep you here. It's funny, I don't remember, but I also played through all my videos. Oh, this is a bummer. I should have taken the ranged unit. That's right, because we were focusing on heavy cavalry, but now we have the Garde Impériales. I wonder if they're... That's a question. Do their ranged attacks... Ooh, that's lovely. Do their ranged attacks... I wonder if they're counted as a ranged unit or what. Because of the way... Ooh, very nice, very nice. We are getting some really nice bonuses here. We'll just do this, because then we can get to our 5-pointer faster that way. Oh, and we have we have a fleet commander over here. Cool. Yeah, ooh, max level, very nice. +5 strength is just too powerful. It's almost always the first that I take. So we ground their experience to get to these Low happiness in the capital, I'm most sure. Oh, for camp. Okay. I guess a city park. And we'll try to put resources into you. Yeah, we don't have that many, so it's not worth it to build these buildings. City park, though, I can almost definitely use. So it's okay to replace my temple, I think. Yeah, so if you're ever like questioning what benefit that's going to give you, you can look at your buildings. So I go to my building and I check out, okay, what is my temple giving me? It's probably -3 gold, right? And +3 happiness. So if I won't go overflow on my happiness if I build over there. So that's something to keep in mind. Do I care about these woodcutters? They're 3 production, so I kind of do. So I get +1 happiness on a modern happiness building. That's adjacent here. So that's tempting, but I still think the happiness here is going to be better. All right, and now the big one. Okay, so we have new stuff in our capital. Unfortunately, our camels are just completely gone. We're good on happiness, so I want to... Okay, let's just make sure that our towns have... Okay, so that's good. That's got a happiness thing in it. And I might remove this so I can put a happiness thing in the city. Oh yeah, I have lots of horses. That's good. That's good. Ruin is fine. There we go, for camp. And I actually kind of want to keep that whale in there. You know what? Production's still better because it's a city. So let's replace our whales with ivory. And then we are now getting, I think we are getting +1 science for resources. We can make sure that your production is staying because we're not too worried about happiness yet. Actually, wait. Because we can put these in towns, these are worth 5 gold. Yeah. So our capital here gets a bonus to happiness, which doesn't like super help us out, but it does get us a lot of early. I mean, we could use the production. And it's only for cities of the rail, so I'm not... Oh, that one's not connected. Where are you? Leptis. We can change that real quick. Or maybe we can't. What? Why aren't you connected? How can we connect you? I wonder if I can't do something cheeky like this. So sometimes the continent pushes off the connection for some odd reason. But I do like this because now I can get more resources. So we already got out to here. So I think these mountains are going to get us some resources. Yes, very good. And let's see if we're connected now. Are we connected? No! Okay, well, that's a shame. That's a pity. So sometimes the continent interrupts the connections. It's a little bit of a bug. But it's nothing to... It doesn't bug me. I'm sorry. Neapolis. What could you use? I think just get production in our cities. Although I do want to assign resources to make sure I'm having resources assigned to towns. And my cities are basically online enough to the point where I can... Oh, is Neapolis not connected either? This is silly. This is silly. Okay, let's look at the continent view. Why does this happen? Okay, so what there is an easy fix. There is an easy fix to this. We just have to get traders. So once we get traders, let me turn that off. We can fix this. This is one thing I notice about going to modern age is that we do have that little bit of a interesting interaction. So anyways, I'm just gonna pop my cities with the city resources so we can have resources in every, except for Neapolis, I guess. Let's see if there's anything that Leptis, Hastings. Neapolis. Okay, so we're good on those. This is gonna really get in the way of our, because other things, and sometimes it's changing the capital. Sometimes changing the capital does that too. I don't know why. Let's get these in, and then we'll just start. I'm just getting this to stock there. Is that one not connected to this town? That is a little bit silly. Again, that's just gold for me. And then also like a little bit of science, because we have the one science and settlements. All right, so a lot of prep work going right into the beginning of the round, and honestly, I really look forward to it. So I'm thinking of what victory condition I want. We are Lafayette, so we could go into, well, I'm probably going to go into these anyways. Combustion, industrialization, mass production, flight. And to do that, I could go academics into these things, because then I can get my schoolhouse online. And I want to get these 3 anyways. They're just really good, and they're only 5 turns, so this will speed that up. Always, always this. Not because I want to go for a culture victory, but I want to deny resources to the AI. This is really good. Well, for every tradition, it's okay. This is okay. Any tradition, but every tradition we have slotted in is just better urban districts in your capital. That's fine. So this will be like a little bit of culture right now. This will be good because we have plenty. We're going to do all of them eventually, because every tradition is strength for Lafayette. I'm just thinking, I don't know if we're going to specialize our towns, but this would still be okay. I think we'll get more use out of this and more use out of this. Cool. And if you slot them in and then you decide that's not what I wanted, you can always just slot them out real quick. Do I want to get rid of my Golden Age Amphitheater? I kind of want to put my Happiness Building where the best adjacency is. I lose a little bit of culture, but I'm also not hurting in culture. Culture and happiness tend to go hand in hand. So this would just get, so this has 3. I think it's okay to replace the temple, because it was already, we're replacing the amphitheater, so we lose a little bit of culture. But I think that's okay. All right, we'll just do it right there. City Park, Grocer, City Park. Yep. We'll do it over there. City Park, 213. No, I don't want to replace the observatory. We're going to leave this district the way it is. Is there any good locations, actually? Here? It's not bad. I feel like I can put other buildings there in our space. Yeah. Okay, so we'll lose that on 3. Yeah, that's okay. We're gonna lose a little bit out in culture, right? So we lost about 7 culture. So. Oh wow, I didn't even notice that. When did that happen? Oh, those, because I conquered those. Yeah, that's right. So if I look, I can count how much science I get from having these cities converted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I don't know if I counted that one yet already. So that's already 80 science that we're getting. So that's 1/3 of our science. That's immense value for that golden age choice with the culture. So that's why we went so hard in recruiting our religion. Okay, you're gonna sleep there. You're gonna sleep there. They might go to war with me. That would be just devastating to him. I don't want a war early in the Middle Age, early in the Modern Age. Unlike the Exploration Age, where we went to war right away, with that turn 6 is when we started our war. I don't want to do a war yet because I have a limited amount of settlement slots, and so if we're going to go for the military victory, which I think we're going to, we need to get ideology points. And so if you read the tooltip here, gain 1 point before you have an ideology, 2 points with an ideology, that's me, and 3 points if an opponent has a different ideology. So we want our opponents, especially so we're just stomping them in culture, and our closest ally is Himiko, who has 500 science. So we gotta worry about her winning the space race. But once we start getting our ideology, and then whoever gets an opposing ideology, those are the ones we're going to want to go to war with, which they already are going to hate us for choosing an ideology. And I think we're going to go democracy because we get culture and happiness from democracy. Or we could go the naughty one. We could also go the naughty one, and that's another potential because it gets us production. Production and I forget what else. Let's wait. What do I want to do? Before I start. So we have a lot of these. So I think we're just going to go with this. I don't need the culture that bad. Kumasi. It's interesting. We can do some fun stuff with that. So let's see. First, I'm going to look for a science city-state. So there we go. Do I want this one? So one of the things I noticed in the modern age is the AI loves to demolish city-states. So we're not going to get most of these, I have a feeling. This is why we want to have all that influence going into the modern age. This becomes less important over time, but it is still important. Are you defenseless, really? Yeah, we move a field cannon over here. This doesn't matter, actually, because we are France. So I'm just going to choose Elected Republic. It doesn't matter. We're going to get all of them. Because we are France, so we can choose from any. It's very flexible. I really like the strategy of France. Is like very flexible modern age civilization. Especially if you don't know what victory type you want to go for. I also need to keep an eye on that because I have this tendency to forget. Thank you, Himiko. I'm going to get 6 influence out of that. See, check it out. So normally this would be just like really good if you're at war. So these two like are good for preparing to war, but I don't need that right now. And so what I do need is to get my ideology online. So culture is actually one of the best picks for that. This could get me extra gold. I'm not going to specialize my towns quite yet. Actually, I might. 12, 16, 20. They're not very good right now. Until we get fish online, they're not going to be very good. This is going to get me 2 science, though. That's actually a pretty high value. I'll think about it. See, these are woodcutters. Woodcutter plantation. So this would be like a good mining town if I wanted to boost my gold. Right, woodcutters, clay pits, quarries. I'll think about it. I think right now I don't need the gold. And once I get the factories online, then we're probably fine. So really towns get me like influence. But right now I want these growth events. I want to start building out to specialize. So I don't really need to specialize them right away. There is an argument. Okay, I say that a lot. You can argue that I should be going for hub towns to build this influence to get more city-states. And honestly, that's probably accurate. All right, let's get our Explorer online. These, I like that they fixed the cost of these. Only 2 turns for that? That's pretty good. Then we can start getting our good traditions. Do I need the sight range? Sight range is pretty good. Well, that's tough. This is only 1 turn, though. Just so we can build a Dogo Onsen or something? I don't know. We'll do it. Alright, you rest there. 2 turns, we'll get another city-state. Let's go. All right. Start 8 diplomatic endeavors. We're not gonna get that anytime soon. All right. Let's get that for now. All right. Oh, that's right. Because I'm early on culture, I'm gonna be the first one to get artifacts. So that's good for me. Do I have a city over here? No. That was a cheeky settle. Oh no! That's a bummer. Where do I want to go then? I almost forgot that was going to happen. Alright, I absolutely did forget. Let's go here. Yeah. 10 turns. That's okay. We're not in a hurry. And here would be fine too. Actually, in that sense. Where did you go? I guess not. We just piss them off and get those? I mean, that's another choice. Hey, you going, George? No? You gonna stay here? Claim this navigable river and get, like, all this mountain, which is just gold. I don't hate it. Just thinking. I could cancel that because I just want to start filling out my settlements and getting towns. Okay. We're gonna do a little bit different. I mean, I could just get rid of this. Wouldn't be unreasonable. But it is friendly. I don't care. I don't care that much. I could always trade with it if I wanted those resources. Let's see. What did we say? Steam engine, military science. Can I get my military academy up right away? Or the ironworks? I guess both are fine. This gets me a potential wonder. Or I'll take it. Ooh, right. These natural disasters. That's quite annoying. Okay. So we're saving up our gold. I wonder if I can have you build a settler. How many turns would that send me back? A wee bit. We can just wait to purchase it. Is Neapolis still disconnected? Ah, gosh darn. Golly gee willikers, Batman. That sure is annoying. I hope you can hear my dog snoring. It's actually kind of entertaining. Oh, misplay. I shouldn't have clicked yet. Let's get the ones that are closest to us. Those are nice resources. It's a ruin. Oh, that's a ruin. My brain had to catch up to that right now. Can I buy another explorer? I can. Alright, so you can go right there. Alright, do we go for... Ooh. Don't need this quite yet, so I think I want to get that. We are so good on culture that... Yep. 25 science on the schoolhouse. Ah, that's really good. That's pretty darn good. That's a lot of adjacency. You know, that I don't know if like the higher yield buildings have better specialists. I think not. So I just don't really care if I'm waiting. I don't want to wait for the schoolhouse because it's 25 science right now. Yeah. That'll get me to my everything faster. All right. You got a little bit damaged in the flooding, but I think you'll survive. I wonder if it'll connect with the road. All right, you're gonna wait here. You're gonna wait here. Ah, man. Interesting, interesting. 2 more turns, and we can get another. We can try to start friending another. So, oh, thank you, Himiko. Can I make trade routes already? Actually. Not yet. Okay. So, oh, that's right. She's the queen of science right now. Oh, let's get an alliance going. Get that locked in. Ooh, wow, she jumped up. How is she getting so much culture already? Oh, wow, 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 wow. Okay, she's good to have as an ally, but also scary in the sense that she's one of the most powerful deity AI opponents right now. I mean, it's not really a question of what I need to get here. 10? Very nice, very nice. Are you growing? You are growing. See, the food is starting to, I don't know, it's better. Somehow. Okay. Don't lose track of what you're trying to do. You want to build. So we can go, I mean, if I get a culture victory first, I might just go with that. It still works. I don't know if I want to do military just yet. Lafayette does really well in that department. So we get another artifact. We'll get a settlement. Very nice, very nice. Let's at least put you online. Okay. We'll get this resource. It doesn't really matter to me. My dog's snoring. He's right on my arm off camera. He's just a little bit snoring. He's a little chihuahua, George. Chihuahuas tend to be pretty ugly, so he kind of won the genetic library, or lottery. That's the word I'm looking for. Do I want to go for my ideology yet? Or we can wait. That might be better. We can wait to see what others get. Do we go for the naughty ideology or not? So democracy would be good if we went for culture victory. All right. Ironworks. Let's do this because it gets us our more powerful unit faster. Okay. This will get us access to pretty much everything, so that's good. Yeah, so this is as far as he can go here, I think. Yeah. So this will just get us everything we want. Which I'm okay with. I'm super okay with that. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Civ 7 as Lafayette, as the French Empire. We played a very militaristic game. We started as Rome, and then went into the next stage as the Normans, which I think are an underappreciated Civ. They have 5 traditions, which just pairs so well with everything Lafayette wants to do. And now we're just swimming in traditions, which will, if we get into a war, this feels like it wants to be a city. Why is this? Oh, did I take this? I did take this. Okay. I feel like I want this to be a city. There we go. Yeah, you definitely want to be a city. We're good on happiness, actually, so I feel like the military academy is the way to go. Does a brickyard do anything for me? It doesn't appear so. Military academy? Get that production online. It's only got 41 production. Ooh, that's an ageless building that didn't get built. So interesting choices made by the AI, as always. I think this is okay. The AI likes to make some questionable build decisions when it comes to cities. It is quite entertaining to watch, actually. Schoolhouse or military academy? Let's get our science. Sorry, I keep smacking my lips there. So that's a 3 adjacency science building, observatory, temple. 2 adjacency, schoolhouse it is. Hello, George. You waking up? Let's find another. This is a 3 adjacency, but we do lose out on that, so I think I'm going to avoid. I think this one's just fine with the 3 adjacency right there. Or we could do this an entirely new one. Oh, I've been waiting to build here, actually. Let's do that. I think that's our city that's somehow disconnected. Are you still disconnected? No, you're connected again. Yay! Let's move that back. Let's move you here. I don't know. It just works. Somehow. Wait, this is now connected. Okay. So we can disconnect you. Get some slightly more culture in the capital. Six culture is decent, right? That's like 1 converted city. Neither of those really matter. Cool. Do I want you to still grow? Yeah, you're getting some good growth events. You're getting good growth events, and once we get fish, those will be even faster. And then we can figure out how we want to do our best specialization for those. Yeah, it's a little bit slow going early in modern because we're just setting our whole build. We're writing it. I'm happy with. Yeah, we're on deity, so he's at -1 gold. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. So it's really Himiko's kind of like our only rival here, and she's kind of just on par with us, which can be scary if she weren't our ally. And it looks like Trung isn't doing so well. So it's really just who do we want to conquer? So if we wait for them, we might get the culture victory because it's just going to take them too long to get the ideologies. And I'm okay with not getting the military victory this time. It does, maybe it's more entertaining that way. And you can tell me if that's what you'd prefer. Ooh. Let's get our ageless build. Oh, let's get our ageless buildings going. More culture, more culture. Okay, I still want to just build our traditions for now. So anything that's a tradition with this quill here. Alright, that's not going to do anything for us. But it's just another tradition to slot in. I guess maybe. I think this would be pretty good. Yeah, maybe we go for these for now, and then that's gonna, well, let's see how that does to our happiness. Nothing. Okay. Yeah. So we'll get more of our happiness events. Wonder and culture constructible, so which will be close to our wonders. So we haven't. So I like this, and we're gonna put culture potentially here. We already built there, so this gets us the best yield. In Bazaar. We don't have any wonders. Specialists, that's why. Okay, and this is just base yield. Okay, And this is 3 happiness from specialist, but I don't want to replace my university or anything like that. Okay, right here it is. Yeah, I don't care. We'll see if we can end the modern age really quickly. Maybe I'll just go straight for culture. I think that might be the play. I should be building up my gold now. That is a good reason to maybe start focusing on some of my... But once we get factories, which is we're kind of racing towards that. Oh, that was cute. Oh, I have not been recruiting city-states. Whoopsie. Totally forgot about that. You get me talking and distracted, and I just forget about doing optimal plays. Stone Town, that's really cool. Stone Town. I wonder if there's going to be any on these other continents. Probably not. A Bomi? Interesting. Munich. Yeah, let's go for Munich. I don't know if that's going to survive, but it's worth a shot. Ooh, got an artifact. You are a town with lots of farms. We'll then continue getting those. Don't slip, George. Don't slip off. Okay. Lundress. Ooh. Okay, that might be really hard to pass up. Right over the university? Yeah. I cannot say no to that. That is just too much production to say no to. I wish there was a way to just skip those, because I know I don't want to grow just yet. Okay. So this was our continent. Let's look at the other continents for now. Because those other ones aren't going to go anywhere. Any ruins? Do we see any ruins? Do I have to... That's right, because their culture's probably not strong enough. Hey, buddy. Himiko's is, though, so that's why we're starting to see explorers there. So in another turn, maybe 2, I'll be able to buy another explorer and go gun it for here. Yeah, look at that, look at that. She's already... I'm not going to get this one. Alright, that's okay. If we can get exactly that. Wasn't planned. We'll go for this one. We'll see which one she's going for first. Let's be a jerk. Get the resource, which gets us another resource. We want to get this oil, or we already have this oil? We already have this oil. Okay. These. Yeah, we want these. Let's look at more growth events, potentially, and cheeseburger over here. Chairburg. I've been calling it cheeseburger every time. Might not be the most popular for anyone from Cherbourg, if it's still around. I apologize. I don't know my Normandy cities very well. Alright, yeah, you can... Kaboom! That's a lot of damage. I don't even look to see how much strength we have. Okay. Sankyo. Get a fishing key. Why is it key and not K? I don't know. Please tell me if you know. Alright, that's a factory resource. So these are not factory resources, but this is rail station. And another factory resource. The more factory resources is good. We could also go for economic victory if we get that in time. So I think maybe democracy. I'm thinking democracy, even though production is king. Realism, yeah. I mean, if we're French, if we're being honest. Symbolism. Oh, is this a good city? Would this be a good city? Yeah, we can make you a city. Cool. So I think we're good. Well, I mean, we have plenty of room for more cities. Settlement limit, happiness and military, happiness on happiness, or culture on happiness buildings. New commanders start with a promotion. Let's just start getting this, because then we can just boost through our tree here. Military academy, academe, academician. Oh, very nice, very nice. So do I want to replace the dungeon quite yet? Not really. So this woodcutter can be replaced. Is that the one I just built too? That's funny. Well, you know. You know. You know, you know, you know. Oh, wow, you're pelting my city. Not for long, and I should have done that. Whoopsie. Let's find a economic city-state. I think the gold is better for me right now. 1,000 gold is pretty yum. Oof. 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 Do I have to repair anything? Does not look like it. Okay. And I don't really care about that settlement. We'll recruit you. I get a new city-state, which is the tech one, so we're going to get the free tech. Excellent. It's also why we've gunned for our low-level techs right away. So that means we can go for combustion right now. Very nice. Tanks are good. I don't know if I needed to do that, but that's fine. Oh, you know what? I think our traditions work really well because we can make our guard imperials and get culture out of them. I forgot about that. So we'll have to, when we get our next happiness event, that's what we'll focus on. I definitely want this to grow because every time it grows, it gets me more culture. You are going to print... This is going to be a great unit to print migrants. I don't need the culture. And I don't want her to have the culture either. She is my very clear rival. Can I skip? I can't skip. That's a bummer. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, you don't have the... That's okay. You can bait out units. Cool. Yeah, something to alleviate some of the clicking, I think I would really like. Don't like you. Don't know what you're doing there. Oh, no. Bummer. Where do I go? Where do I go? Up here? Yikes. So one change is you can no longer try to get a artifact if someone beat you to it. So let's see. I don't think she has any artifacts quite yet. Yeah, Ibn Battuta has one though. Interesting. Interesting. Way to stay in the game, my friend. With your, how did you get an explorer? You don't like me. You do not like me. I wonder why. Might be something to do with taking his capital several times. But I don't know. I think that's just holding a grudge. Look at that 10 turn, 12 turn growth events. That's pretty nice. Science? Happiness? Was I supposed to grab these? I already have these. Cool. What to do next? What to do next? Get the chocolate. Let's get the chocolate. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. That is an old movie. That's definitely a movie for... It's a nostalgia movie for a time I have nothing to be nostalgic about. Okay, so we can see how much combat strength we're getting from traditions, and it's 5 so far. Which is like the lowest we've gotten because we're not going for like a tradition heavy build right now. And if I look at my civic tree, I only get 3, which is the lowest. But hey, that's still 12 total. And that ain't bad. You know what? I should be trying to build the Hermitage right here. And you will do so. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, let's start getting some wonders built out. I think the Hermitage is best for us right now. Very nice. That would be nice. Yeah, this does nothing for us, so right here. Alright, you work on that. Alright, do we want... I don't think we need the science. I don't think we need the gold or the... and happiness isn't super great, but I like the infantry. We're gonna go democracy. I tend to see other civs don't choose that, so we don't nearly have the production capacity for whatever it is we want to do there. Let's work on that. Let's work on that. You two, you can build a... Yeah, I like that. Defenseless settlement, where on earth could that be? Oh, yeah, I see. That makes sense. Sorry, George. Sorry. That'll be fine. And then we'll get more. Yeah, that'll jump us up a bit. Alright. A few more turns, we can recruit another explorer. I think I might do it over here. I don't see any ruins. But who knows? We are on a different continent, so maybe I'll bring my explorer up here. Or purchase an explorer up here. So we've now chosen our bed to lie in. Alright, let's get you some production. Oh, yes, I see you. Okay. Build us along, or do I want to... Do I want to get my Jacobins? I can actually purchase... no, but I need the... What does this get me right now? Yeah, I don't need that. So let's... I think the... And then we can... Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I just saw the 8 science one. But I still don't think I want that there. +2 science on specialists. That can be good. Oh, and another... Okay. Ooh. Infantry units? Just to have our traditions online? Okay. I can has Chesburger? Okay. Well, okay, first let's see where we can build our next explorer to get the most out of it. Doesn't look like... Never mind. I stand corrected. It's gonna be here. We'll get him online as fast as possible. We have chosen democracy. May our choice not hurt us. I don't know. We'll see. George. Little George. I'm talking about my dog right here. Oh, are you going to invade? Would you like to invade me? That would be fun. Maybe not now. I guess since I have an ideology, it's 2 points. Oh, thank you. Okay. Puteoli. More food, and gold. And then now we're going to get, this would be really good. Very nice, very nice. That can be good-ish. Oh, where did we say? Up here in our city? We're gonna purchase an explorer. There we go. Perfect timing. All right, finish my coffee. I want you to keep growing. We're going to be able to build factories soon, but we need to get our rail stations online. So that's the last bit of gold I'm going to invest. I think for now, in explorers. I could, sorry, but let's see. I don't really need my traditions right now. Because this is going to get us a lot more yields. And this will get us more slots. Oh my gosh. I've also been forgetting something very huge. Okay. For now, oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot this. Let's see, can I friend you? I do this every single time. I shouldn't be so surprised that I'm doing it. Get these city-states. Get these city-states. Before they get taken out by the... There was one somewhere. I don't see it anymore. Yeah. That's already one that got taken out. So let's find the ones that are around us. Fine. And then I don't think we have enough to do this. Reform. But reform would be really good. Have 5 radio stations. We don't even have radio stations researched, friend. Oh, that's right, democracy. Okay, so there's a thing where racing through may not be the best strategy. That's a pity. That's a pity. Oh, you're a city. Let's... Where's the best place for you? Yeah, right here's the best place for you. Oh! Of course she's stealing from me. That just makes sense. I do not blame her in the slightest for doing that. Oh, wow, we haven't even finished this tree? Okay. And diplomatic? Yeah. Why not? Maybe we can get him on our side. Don't need that. Let's start focusing on these now. Culture, of course, culture. Very nice, very nice. We'll just start getting these back. Schoolhouse would be nice. Mines and quarries, which we don't have any. Oh, I keep doing that. Yeah, let's do the Doi suit up. I gotta stop smacking my lips every time I'm thinking. I'm noticing that is a bad habit. Alright, let's get you going. Yep, this is why we focused on democracy, because these are our specialized unit. I wonder if that counted as training, but I think I had turned that part off anyways. Okay, so we're going to get more... I don't know. I wonder how many... I wonder if we can get an alliance with Tecumseh again. That would be nice. I wonder if he's going to hate us, though, if he changes his ideology. Ideology. Yeah, sure, why not make a... Actually, I don't want the Dogo Ensign there. If I get the Dogo Ensign... Wait, what's the red fort do? That would be really good in my capital. Then you should build... If I'm going to build it at all, I want it to be in my capital. I don't care if I lose it. That falls within my projections. Oh, no. She's so fast. What do we do? I guess wonders now? Oh. What a bummer. What a bummer. She beat us to it. Oh, I think another one beat us to it, too. Ah. That's such a shame. Are there no other natural wonders? Oh. What a shame. So I'm just looking around. I can't find any, so I guess our explorer is gonna explore. Oh, are you gonna go? You're gonna go bark? Yep, you're gonna go bark. Okay. Bye. He must kill. He needs to express his impotent rage. There he goes. No dog can survive the wrath of George. In his head. That's how it works. So enjoy his music. Radio stations. Can I get radio stations in time? Maybe. We'll see. Maybe, did I get that tack? No, I didn't get that tack. Yes! I love this music. Okay. Oh, you can't hear it because I have the music turned down. Get some whales. Who? Trung? Yeah. No, that makes sense. They should be doing that. I did say I want to get Red Fort here. And so that is what I will do. And next to the Bailey and the Mott? Absolutely. Absolutely. That is exactly what I wanted to have happen. So now that we have a rail station, we need to purchase a rail station. I think not here. It's gonna not be good with our adjacencies. Maybe here then, yeah. I don't really care about... Oh, right here, easily. Yeah. Yeah. Then we can get a specialist going. Yep, that's nice. That's really nice. Some production too. Okay. So that just was way better than whatever mine was there. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. Thank you for the experience. You're now a land ship? Very nice. Okay, we got you. Yes. That's right, I remember finding when we found that. Nothing over here. All right, you're gonna explore. My explorer is gonna explore. Do-do-do. Struma River is flooding. Civic unlocked. Settlement limit. I am not gonna try to pronounce that. The letters don't matter. They are meaningless, just like life. Maybe I'll go for Farming Town now. I don't think I have any, well, I have one more farm. Okay. All right, thank you for the experience. Grow our city. Sir, where is our schoolhouse? Did we build a schoolhouse in this city? Yes, we did, right here. Get the military academy. Get more growth events. This... I feel like you have nothing much more to give, so let's focus on growth events now. Yeah. You will print migrants. All right, sleep, please. Have I been forgetting? I have been forgetting. But I think now, how close are you to being friends with me? What if I just do this? He accepts, and that gets me a new social policy slot. Or doesn't it? What? Oh, when it completes. Okay. That would be overly powerful. Yeah. If that were to do it on... Okay, so 10 turns, we'll get another social policy slot. I'm okay with that. Well, he's got something to do, at least, with that, with the city-state that we're trying to, you know, sort of befriend. No. Okay. Very nice. We got our factories online. Hi, George. Hey, buddy. You want to come back? You coming back? Yeah? You want to come? Come on. Yeah. Here you go. Here you go. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Say hi to everyone. It's now a doggy stream. Doggy stream. Here you go, George. Okay. You stay here? Okay. You can charm everyone. Yeah. Ooh. That's okay. That's actually a good value out of that. It's a free tech, so. Let's try to get to radio, I guess. Electricity. I don't think we're going to make that unless I just buy them straight out. I mean, Ironworks is still good. And still better than this tile. Hi, George. All right. Just gonna check our frame rate a second. Now it's a little bit low. Hi, George. Hi, George. back. Cool. And then to the natural wonders. And we have enough natural wonders that I think we can get enough. Yeah. I think I want you to camp right here. So once we get hegemony, which will be soon, within some more turns. Oxford University. Very nice. Oh, got 2 techs out of that. Maybe that's going to get us the radio now. No, we got to go to urbanization. Okay. Lots of growth events. Lots of growth events. Hi, George. George of the jungle. Yeah? You a jungle doggy? Jungle doggy? We'll just make this commander even more busted. And you are now my second best commander. You will do this. All commanders get a level up. Okay. I think the last time I got this is when I got the leadership points. You just park in my capital. That's your job now. Something to be said about having better mobility. Hey, buddy. Hi. You gonna charm? You gonna charm everyone? You be a charmer? Poop. Oh, I did it again. Ooh, that's really good. That's really good too. Let's just do that. And then we'll start getting our museums online. Where did I put my schoolhouse? All right, buddy. You gonna sit there? Sounds good. Ah, okay. That sounds nice. Claim the artifact. Always, always claim the artifact. Even if you don't have anywhere to put your artifacts, which I do, actually. Is that gonna get me the... No, not yet. Did you build? Yes, you did. Cool. Very nice. We're just going to be a culture powerhouse for now. I don't see where you're being threatened. I wish I could just cancel these. I know I don't want to grow yet. Yeah. Okay. We need to start getting museums in. We also need to get our rail stations in. It's our least valuable. Okay. Flat desert. Makes sense. Let's purchase a factory. Hi, George. On our armorer? Yeah, looks good. We get our first factory online, which means we can start putting in resources. We'll lose a tiny amount of culture that I don't really care about, and I don't need happiness. Fish, it's always fish. We're gonna see how that affects our... So it's not gonna lower the growth, but it means we're gonna get more consistent growth. Okay, full fish, full fish. And let's see our events. Basically, oh wow, never mind. See that? Instant growth. Fish are powerful. I wasn't expecting it to be that fast either, actually. Wow. Okay then. See, everything just kind of lowered by a bit right there. That's the power of fish. Fish are one of the best resources in modern age, and I don't know. Because our specialists are so much better in modern age because of your ideology. I just can't see fish being nearly as bad as anything really. I'm just boosting my settlements. So we're gonna get more growth events in all of our cities, of all of our settlements, And in fact, it's gonna be a little bit annoying. You can see I'm already getting more and more and more and more growth events here, just by slotting fish in. 4. Look at that. 4 turn growth event. 4 turn growth event. That's really powerful. I think we need a rail station so we can get our factory in. What if we did this? Just straight out buy it. These are both the same. And I think for adjacencies, we don't care about this. And then we can start building a factory. Can I? Yes, 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 right there. Let's do this so I can see what the factory gets me. There it is, 11. 11 on the armorer, that makes sense. Yeah. Rail station. Just start getting our rail stations in. Not yet. We'll start getting more resources. Alright. What else do we need to do? I think we're good on... I wonder if we can... We got a wildcard point. I feel like that could be good. Don't... Ooh. Per age. So those would be 3 food on warehouse buildings. All warehouse buildings. This is better. That's better by far. Okay. Ooh, that's gonna get annoying real fast, I have a feeling. Where should we put you? Oh, over here. Yikes. No, I can't afford it. Okay. So these are a couple ruins that I missed, so I think that'll be good that we can get to them. Oh, we got our milestone, and you're gonna jump up here. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Oh, I know what happened. We have what's called a someone who's in the lead on culture getting hegemony before us, actually. Yeah, we'll go for the culture victory, I think. Oh, I love that. Look at that. We see our oracle. We got our red fort. Look at that mine. Our woodcutter. That's so cool. That's so cool. Is that next to our Bailey and Mott? It is. Ah, it's too bad we couldn't see it. I love that little castle. We can appreciate the detail a little bit here. Wow. Next to the Oracle. They're both on hills. That's so cool. I love this city. Paris is looking really cool. You want to denounce me? I will say no. No to that. Gold? I haven't even built trade routes. I should be doing that. We don't need happiness. Gold is just going to be much better for us in the long run. Let's build a merchant, I guess. I'll build a merchant in every... Yeah. This is just a cheap way to get our resources online a bit faster. We can get more factory resources this way now that we're starting to get our factories online. It's all a little bit distraction, but you know, we might as well do it because we're not doing anything else with our explorers at the moment. They're just exploring, so I don't know what else to tell anyone. There we go. Okay. We'll boost our gold a bit. Any wonders I can build? 3 turns for the Eiffel Tower? Okay. Wow, look at that. Where's that gonna go? Right on the city park. Ah, bummer. Probably from specialists, so yeah. Right here? Yeah, right here. Yeah, right there, definitely. It's okay. We'll start making Jekyll beans. I don't even know what they do, actually. I don't think I remember making them in other games. Whoa, you still don't like me. Started a trade route. Borders touching. I wonder how we can boost that a little bit. Get another alliance, we get 3% to all yields. So I kind of like that. Lots of growth events. I think because we got our fish online, it's still like 10 turns. Yeah, and we're still getting resources from you. Are there any ones we want to just start growing? And we're getting more growth events just by slotting our fish resources in, which gives us all these other yields. 14 turns on a city. That's really respectable. All right, let's try to get our radio. Yikes. I don't know how we're going to be able to do that. More culture? More culture. You gonna go bark? Go bark. I think we can start specializing some of our cities. Let's go for it. Let's go for the specializations. Have you got... I'm still smacking my lips. Have you got everything? What's your next growth? 10 turns? Let's look at you. When's your next growth? 11 turns? I do feel like we've gotten everything out of you, though. Yeah, 100 gold in a... or 100 food in a settlement like that is pretty respectable. Okay. Wow. She hates me, but I can't not have that chocolate. And then I can immediately slot these in. That is an impressive exploration age town. Let's click off of you. Oh, I don't know why it's doing this. Okay, let's click on someone else, and then we'll do that. Yeah, there we go. Himiko has a really good trade route here. And we can slot in another. Yep, that gets us a science. We'll trade with the guy who hates us quite a lot. Just nice to get our settlements online, or our trade routes online. Karakorum. And confirm. This is the nice thing about modern age, is we no longer need to do this very tedious process of bringing the merchant over. All right, come on. Okay. Yeah, Chokya. What do I like better? It gives me more fish. Let's give me more fish. Once I get a port in there, that'll give me more fish. Do I want to try to go for this? I think I want to try to go for that. Yeah, you can get me more fish. All right. It's just a matter of time and patience to get our explorers to get all the relics. And we need more museums. Is our museum broken and ruined? Okay, let's wait for our radio station at least. Let's get this. That's really good for us. 3 yields and everything. I think I will wait, are you at war with anyone? Let's check first. Neutral, that's fine, that's fine. Getting another alliance is good for us. And he likes us now too, I wonder why. Accept. What about you? Why do you like us? Mutual trade. Oh, started a trade route, mutual trade. That's what got us there. Oh, okay. Bummer. I don't think you need more culture. Don't need that right now. We can get this. We don't need to fill our settlements. We're not in an expansionist mode, and we want to save having some slots for... Let's get it. Yes, we beat her to it. We beat her to it. That's really important. In her home territory too. We beat her to it in her home territory. You know, Mughal Empire is one of the best civs to get a culture victory too. As long as you can print out explorers, and then you can just purchase your world fair. You can literally buy it with gold. And as Mughals, you're gonna have gold. It's a really good modern age civ. French are interesting. They're interesting. I think they're pretty neutral in terms of like how strong modern age civs. They don't have anything super... Ooh, okay. I could build the Dogo ones in here. Yeah, right there. Yeah, let's do that. Here, I guess that's fine. It's fine. It's only 10 turns. Are you really defenseless? Like, we're going to be allies with that city-state soon. I think... No, you don't have chocolate yet. Okay, we'll wait. You print You print migrants. So we want you to grow. And you're still developing. We beat Trung. That's also very crucial. Yeah. How many turns? How many turns? I wouldn't be able to tell how many turns we're away from getting our... So we have 4, 5, 6. Not quite halfway. 7. Actually, gold is really good. Once I can build my radio stations in one turn, I think I'll just buy 5 of them to get that, whatever it gets us. Museum? He says as he hovers over the Opera House. There we go. Yeah, that works for me. A museum and a city park next to each other. There's a thematical element to it. It just works thematically. So we're too late to get that one. Should I try to get that one? I think I can try to get this one. You got this one. That's good. That's good. We're going to get some more artifacts. And we'll probably get some by getting later into the culture tree. We got the radio. So we have 6 turns. Display the work at the museum, of course. Culture. Actually, we make so much happiness that I don't think that was worth it. I feel like you are at the limit of what you can do. 9 turns, though? Okay. Soon you'll be at the limit of what you can do. Yeah, you're growing pretty quickly. We'll get flight. I'll just look, globalism? Yeah, globalism. And we'll just, you know, get whatever we can. That's smacking my lips again. Okay, let's see. You should build these then. Okay. That's good. Inn and Bazaar. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Okay. Very nice, very nice. I feel like we're close enough that we want to start getting... Interesting. Not many. Yeah, right here. All right, what else do we want to do? We want to buy radio stations, so let's purchase a radio station. It's pretty good over an Aegis building. Yeah. It's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Can I build one more? And then next turn I can build the 5th. That's 4. Alright, next turn will be the 5th. How are you doing? That's right, we already asked that question, and we asked this question. Let's keep going. Can we get sub turn 50? I don't think we can. But hey, never know. Yeah, so we're lacking in a bit of space at the moment. Yeah. So we need to get our museums online. Ooh, this is gonna be good. This is huge. Don't need that. Sure. Maybe this is better for us in the long run. Bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark. Battersea Power Station? Sure. Sure. Why not? So that's a granary there. That's a university there. That's a military academy there. Ugh. We've got a museum there. Got a brickyard there. Here? Yeah. Okay. It's good enough. Gets us a wee bit of culture. Do we have any factories online? We do. Okay. Cotton's usually really good. I have 3 fish. A fishy, fishy, fishy. Oh. Very good. Got the fish in. If we're not at war, then I think fish is the way to go. Constructing a building. Oh, wow. That's actually really good. I heard it on my radio. There we go. We had a chance. Okay. Did we get it? Yes, we got it. All voices are heard. Ideology, legacy path. I don't think we're going for that anymore, so let's go for the culture. 5% culture. That's big. Bigly. Biggish. What is that? Quest time. Oh, yeah. Well, we got the... Oh, yeah, we can start getting that again. Let's do it with Xerxes. How much influence does he have? He doesn't have a lot of influence. Oh, we can't see his total influence. Okay. Just that he makes influence. So let's do it. We'll do reform. He accepts it. We'll see if you can culture exchange. Local festival. Ginseng agreement. All right. Maybe that'll boost him enough to like us to do an alliance. Very good. Very good. "12 turns. We have a lot of mines. Maybe I should have focused on planting. Yeah, I should have focused on mines. Oh well. Fishing boats, you're still growing. You have... Actually, that's really good. Let's get that before he does. That's 5 production. Ain't shabby. Honestly, Ruin could use the 5 production. Cheeseburger could use the... Alright, you feel like... No, you're still growing. Okay. You gain vision of our commanders. That's fine. hegemony finally. Yeah. No factories yet, which we can start focusing on factories now. We get a rail station. Did we already get a rail? Yeah, we already got a. Oh, did we already get a factory here? Is this our other factory city? That makes sense. Yeah, let's get a rail station in your city. Or. One second, let me. We might not be connected by rail yet. Which means we need another rail. Yeah, we don't have a rail yet. That means we need a rail station right there. Okay. We'll wait. Wow. These growth events are just occurring all the time now. Yeah, but food isn't good anymore, right? Is that how it is? Food isn't a good resource? It's modern age growth events are much faster. That's just the way to think about it. Did I miss out on this one? Yeah, I missed out on this one. That's okay. How many do we have? We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. 5, 6, 7. Oh, and showcase. So yeah, no, we have 9. Oh, very nice. Culture on City Park. Thank you. 8 turns. It's kind of hard. It's addicting. It's like, okay, I want to get more growth. Oh, you don't get me anything at this point. I think you're finally going to be a growth town. Yeah. Yeah. And you are still growing. Yes, got it. Where can you go? I saw something. Down there? Okay, I don't think we can get to that in time. We already have an explorer going there. Yep. I think you can go to a natural wonder. What if there's a... Is there anything over here? Check your island. Sometimes the ruins go on islands. Yes, yes. No, no. Yes, no, maybe so. Where should we take this explorer, huh? Let's race. As long as one gets there in time. He's gonna be going that way anyways. If they beat us by 1 turn, it's devastating. Why don't you like us so much? What's wrong? What did I do? Rejected alliance, because you rejected it, sir. Sir. Artifact. Very nice. When do we get our next museum? Oh, the city's looking stupendous. You're gonna build a Eiffel Tower, right? Yes, you are. And it's gonna be right here, right? Oh, that's only 3? Okay. Yeah, let's do you right here. I mean, I feel like we get more just from our factory, right? Where's our factory? Up here? And once we get a better, with the dungeon or whatever the building it is, that, I don't remember what it is. Alright, mine. Ooh, that one's good. Okay. 12. Dig site. Oh, what is that? That is something we're already doing. Okay. It's money. It's gonna feel good once we get that one finally. Okay. Yeah, you're still growing. Didn't know. We'll get armor. Any other factories online? Not yet. I think we can get our not radio station, the rail station. Okay. Close enough. Now you have a rail station. Okay. And then now you can do a lot of things for us. Do you already have a factory? Am I... No, you can't have a factory yet. I think if I wait a turn, it'll be okay. Let's get a military academy while we're waiting. That's weird. That is weird. Okay. We'll get our museum. I feel like we should purchase another museum somewhere. Do you have a museum? You do. I think we can get a museum up here. Or you're building a museum. Maybe I don't need to purchase a museum. Let's look. Let's look. Museum? 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 Yes, you can get a museum. For 11 culture, too. Right here? Yeah. I like that. Cool. Very nice. Very nice. All these growth events. Ah. That's why I edit my videos. Okay, you're gonna go this way. Yeah, ooh, yeah. Race there first. Oh, he does not like us, which is good. Are you a different ideology? Nope. You just don't like us. You just plain don't like us. So we can attach these all really quickly. So how many more do we need? 3? 4? 12? Yeah, so we'll need 4. We should get that just from natural wonders and potentially other kind of events. Look at all these growth events happening in cities all across the country. I wonder what could be causing all these growth events to be happening. The sudden onset of fish resource in our factories have led to a surge in growth events. What could be more mysterious? Dismiss. Rail station? Seems like... No, I don't need a rail station here. Okay, let's keep going. Alright, so we got this one. That's very nice. That's definitely going to get us towards our victory condition. So yeah, you can even go military into culture. I think we got the culture every time. Maybe we didn't get the culture golden age in antiquity. It's been a bit since we did that, so I honestly don't remember. I don't need my traditions quite yet. I also don't need this. So yeah, maybe I just do get my traditions. That'd be nice. Yeah, let's get these. Oh, right here. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. I knew I was saving that spot for something. Yeah, look at that. That's lovely. Oh, no! Why? Let's go here for now. We didn't get it. We didn't get that one. Oh well. We raced. We did try to race. Yeah, Modern Age really just feels like a culmination of everything you've been building, if you're playing all three. I would be curious to play just starting in the Modern Age. I feel like that might be... that would be interesting. Start from just a Modern Age perspective. We ended up getting the Dogo Onsen. Very nice. Luckily, it's been fixed, so it no longer produces like the growth event in every city. Absolutely broken, but also very annoying. No, Farming Town. Alright, Farming Town. There we go. That'll save us some clicking. Well, actually, it might not, because it'll create more growth events in our cities, but whatever. Oh, can we build our factory now? I wonder if we have to build a port. Unless we already have a factory. I don't know. I didn't check. Do we already have a factory in Ruin? I think that's what's going on. No. Yeah. Okay. This is different. I clearly have a radio or a rail station here. But I can't build my factory. What if I... Is it connected to the capital? That's another question. It might not be connected to the... Aha. That is what's going on. Alright, so we may have to... So we already have a rail station. Got it, got it. Okay. So let's build a rail station here. Alright, that should build a rail... Let's build a... Okay, we have a rail station here. So let's build a rail station here. Let's see if this works. Alright, that led over here, and now we should have... nothing. We have nothing. That's so interesting. What do we do? I want to get I want to get a rail. Oh wait, can we build a factory in here? We can. So maybe that's what we need to do. Oh, we don't have enough gold, so let's wait. We'll wait a turn. So many things I could build, and I don't know. Well, let's do a rail station. What do we lose? Oh, Muzibu Azala Mpanga. Battersea. This is a weird wonder. I'll look at it. Weird wonder. It's Great Britain's wonder. But I don't know. It just kind of feels weird. 3 more artifacts? We got enough for that. Don't think we'll be sub 50 today. It's a pity. How many turns for 45? Yeah, we can't make it that fast. We're not quite as broken as other builds I've done in the past. Yeah, I don't wanna bother with that. If you want to war with me, you're gonna have to face a penalty. I'll just do this. I don't really need these wonders anymore. Okay, where can we build? Right there? Yep. Okay, that sounds good. Yep. No factory yet. Did we? Yeah, we can build a factory now. So let's build a factory here. Oh, no. Let's build a factory here. Maybe if we connect this to a factory. Over the, next to the lab? That seems right. That seems like a correct placement. Alright, let's put our factory resources in. You only have 3 slots, but that's okay. I don't need land unit production. Coffee is a good resource. Culture is a good resource. Let's do culture. Okay. That should get us 3% culture, 9% culture around the board. And maybe you got the resources already? Fishing boat. More mines. Plantation. What would, I guess we got a lot of food. Okay. Buy the granary. Gristmill's pretty good. And you'll start producing a lot more food. 7, 9. Yeah, look at you. Okay. That was a good investment. I think we can go for the safety play and get these wonders. Yeah, because you are going for here, and if you don't there, you'll get there. So we're pretty much guaranteed to get our artifacts online, and then after you're done building the Eiffel Tower, we'll build the World Fair right next to the Eiffel Tower. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. What is that? Oh, that's our Parthenon. Not Parthenon. What's the Forum? No. So cool. And then our city palace. Very gorgeous. Claim artifact? Yeah. Oh no, 1,000 gold. Okay, that's good enough though. Feels like it'll be better to start specializing these sooner rather than later. I don't think it matters at this point. We'll just make sure our military is in a good place. Alright, let's build... It's funny, we actually don't have a museum in our main city. Build that right there. Okay. If we need to develop our... Oh yeah, let's get rid of these. Get rid of these. Next turn. How close are we? It's 12. But we have some coming. How are we doing on our yields? Yeah, we're just the civ leader. Okay. No one has gotten an ideology yet, so our military focus in the beginning did get us a lot of return on our military investment. And then we can focus on our secondary condition. Oh, very good. Do I want to do that? Yeah, let's check out our Jacobins. I don't know what they do, so I'm curious. Yes, okay. I think we have one more that we need to get. Except we already clicked on a couple others. Ah, last minute interruption from Mount Fuji. Fuji-san. We do need that marble, so that's repair schoolhouse. Anything else I can repair? I don't think there's anything else. Okay. I don't want to purchase anything else. We're good. This is going to be an artifact, right? Yes. Sorry for the lag. Alright. Ugh. It's still under 10 turns. That's funny. It's not a hard roll. I don't need to... What you're going to do, though, is you're going to print migrants. I think... Oh, we can get truffles, though, so that's good. We'll get that artifact just in case. That's our backup. We'll have another doggy. Where's I going to build that factory? Do I already build a factory here? So will that get us a factory here? I don't understand at all what's going on here. So I'm gonna try out something else. And if we make a port here, that should connect. Hey, George. Let's see. Will that work? Will that get us our factory? I don't know what's going on. Will an aerodrome help? Ooh, those are some rough spots. Oh, I guess we have to anyways. Yeah, that's fine. That'll just get us out there. That doesn't work either. I don't know what to say. I'm so confused. Don't know what to do about that. It's a weird connection. Alright. Raids are good. Ground attack is good. We're almost done. We're almost done. Cheeseburger. Okay. Where can you go? Is there any natural wonders for you to go to? Does not look like it. So westward bound. Yeah, okay. Well, apparently eastward bound. cool. Okay. Maybe we can get a factory over there or something. Potty. I think you're so close. Is there anything I could get that makes... Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, right there. 2 least buildings I need right now. Okay. No factory still? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Fine. Okay. Social policies. We'll get some more culture. Okay. Oh, what does this do? Okay. Not really necessary. Ah, there we go. We are... We're just T minus. We got it. We don't need anything else. Anyone beating us on science, so we are the science leader. So our domination in exploration age helped us. But really, we kind of won basically by the time we took out Charlemagne. That really got us the most value. So we basically kind of won this game in antiquity. It was just good play. Once we got out of that, that got us here. Radio? Port? Port. There we go. Okay. We are almost done. I don't see us going too far longer. I'll probably push the turns through once we get our World's Fair online. Ooh. Tornado in a mine. That seems unfortunate. That seems unfortunate. Do you have a lot of mines? You have a lot of mines. You're a very mindful city. Okay. I think that'll get us gold. Let's do it. Saw pit. Good. Oh, no. That was a mistake. So what I'm doing is I'm just getting rid of all the farms. Sawmill? Alright, I think that's enough farms to get rid of, yeah. I mean, a sawmill would be good. Alright. And then I will focus on mines. Growth doesn't matter anymore, and this is just all money. So this one's making a lot. So much. We're getting a lot of value out of that. No factories yet? Okay. That's really, it really is a bummer. Okay, I think we'll get our last artifact here in this turn, which means we can get our World Fair. Ah. And I lowered disasters too. Yikes. Okay. There it is. We are victory bound. I'm just gonna specialize all my towns just to get it out of the way. We are in our end game. Perfect. World's Fair, right where we thought it would go. Right near the Eiffel Tower. What just can you do that'll take a long time? I'll get a department store, I guess. It's fine. Oh, okay. Interesting. Pretty much done. I realized I could be doing this. Whoopsie. Yep. Got enough. 10 turns till the end. Let's see who... Oh, communism. Yeah, that's not surprising. I find that AI really likes its communism. It's hard to pass up that science. It really is. I don't know why I did there, but it doesn't matter anymore. Thank you for the free tech. We're gonna continue the culture, because why not? We'll put in another tradition. Another gold. Growth event. Here? Close enough. Good enough. Oh, it's from that city-state. Okay. Hey, I can build a factory. Why not? That's right, we get culture from building. Ah, I forgot about that. So money turns into culture. Alright, what do we want to build? Oh yeah, this will... That's something we could do. Slight optimization. What if building the factory there lets me build a factory here? Nope. Can I build a factory here? I can't. But I could right here? What about here? What if this is bothering me. I'm gonna try it. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Cheeseburger, you can have a... Okay, does that do it for us? Cool. That seems... What if we do a port here? And then a rail station. Will that get us connected to the capital? Nope. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I have no idea what to do here. Oh well. It no longer matters. All right, go here. Is that another city-state? Oh. I think we friended that one, didn't we? I know I have an attribute point. It just seems a little bit silly to take it now because we're on our last steps here. Yeah, I'll take more gold. Probably accept you whatever you send me. Get some Jacobin. Just want to get this out of the way. No more alerts. No more alerts. Let's just move on. That's such an interesting railroad choice. You print food. I don't know what you want to do. Maybe I won't do that one because it's 10 turns away. Alright, anything that's like 10 turns is fine. You still can't make a... Okay. Interesting choices, interesting choices. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Town specialization. How far are you? How far away are you from growing? Okay. Starting to get a little bit of lag. That's okay. You're gonna sleep. We are there. It'll be very interesting if someone goes to war with me real soon. We can get this Hero of the New World quest done. Let's do that. And we get that quest. Grow this town. Grow city. Again, we'll go to the production because why not? Diplomatic point. We still don't have 3 alliances, but it's fine. Fine, I'll do it. Cool. That's 6% all yields. We'll do a port. That's a growth. Growth. Okay. How many turns are we? 2 turns. Okay, we're there. We are there. Got a milestone, which we don't really care about. Don't really care about that either. Don't care about that either. You make a museum, why not? You make a museum, why not? Oh well. Won't think about that one too hard. Interesting, interesting. We'll do it right there. You grow so fast. On palace. So our palace is right here. Why is it a river? Interesting. Okay. Doesn't matter, because a celebration isn't going to do anything for us right now. I can just hit Shift Enter and the game would be over. So I think I'll do that. Well, just as we unlock capitalism. And my dog's hear the mail, which means they also hear the victory siren. So hey, enjoy the dog, enjoy the doggy sounds. Here it comes. The World's Fair has been completed, only to be interrupted by a natural disaster. Here's the World's Fair. Next to our aerodrome. Seems convenient. Next to the Eiffel Tower. I don't remember what that is. It Hermitage? I don't remember. But we got it. Paris is now the best place to live in the world. Look at all those wonders. And there we have it. We managed to get done within 2 hours and a half. Not bad, not bad. And still be home for dinner. Thank you, Lafayette. He did indeed have the last laugh. So let's look at our... she was very close. That was scary. So we got 30 legacy points total this game. Himiko had 21. Trung was closest with 10. And we kind of... Charlemagne is out. He got taken out. Cool. Alright. Just one short. Oh well. Well, thank you everyone, and I hope you have a wonderful day.